it going with those tubes we tested the other day?
Pretty good, actually. It's quite interesting. I'm running this Gainmaster right here, and what I'm doing is, the hardest thing for me to do to get an amp ready to go out is to test through the tubes and select a tube that I like the sound of for this, because if you don't know much about preamp tubes, you buy 50 tubes, the same brand, every single one of them is going to sound different. Okay, and there's a specific thing I'm looking for the sound in one of these. And of course, you can put anything you want in there and find your own sound, because this thing will sound very different depending on what tube, because the way I design things, I sort of let the components speak. So, you know, a tube that has a specific sound, when you put it in my equipment, you're really going to hear that tube. The amp doesn't just stomp over it, you know. So what I'm doing here is selecting a perfect tube for this, and what I find to sound the best these days is just the JJ 12AX7s. And if I select the right one of these for the right positions on this stuff, I'll put it up against anything. I mean, I got a Gainmaster over here that has a $250 tube in it. It's got an old Muller, not just any old Muller, but one that's selected out of a whole lot of them. Okay, and I'll just A/B that. I'll try to remember, see if I can play something just like I was playing, if I could even remember what I was playing. That's a $250 tube, and this is the JJ that's been tested through. I'm playing like extremely low. This amp's barely on. I'm sitting here just focusing on the sound of the tube in this. Now, to give you an idea of how low that is, right, and why this is all Gainmaster right now. Now watch this. I shut that Gainmaster off. So, and you know, if you get an amp from me and you want to mess with your own tubes, knock yourself out, but make sure you mark the tubes when you take them out as to where they go back in, because I sit here, even in the amp, the two positions in the amp, I select the just right tubes for them too. So just mark everything when you take it out, so if you wind up putting these back in, you know where they go. But anyway, this is just a little thing I thought I'd share on testing 12AX7s for the 10Ns and the Gainmaster.